Hi and welcome to section 3.5 for Econ 1 on the AQA exam board. Today we're going to be looking at total revenue, average revenue and profit. Let's start by looking at total revenue. Total revenue is the total flow of income to a firm from selling a given quantity of output at a given price. It is worked out by doing the price times quantity. Here we have a supply and demand diagram, and the equilibrium is the point at which supply and demand intersect. This is at point E with a price of P and a quantity of Q. So total revenue will be price times quantity, which is the area OPEQ, which is the blue box on the diagram. Average revenue is the revenue per unit. It is worked out by dividing the total revenue by the quantity sold. Total revenue is worked out by doing price times quantity. So, to work out average revenue, do price times quantity divided by quantity, which gives you average revenue is equal to the price because the two Q's cancel out. Provided that there is no price discrimination in the market, meaning that only one price is chosen in the market, the point where supply intercepts demand is where the price will be. Therefore, the demand curve is equal to average revenue. Here we have a diagram with demand on it. Suppose initially that our economy is in an equilibrium at point E. This means that the price will be P1 and the quantity demanded will be Q1. To work out total revenue, it will be price P1 times Q1 and then all of that divided by Q1, which gives us a value of P1. Therefore, at an equilibrium E1, the price will equal average revenue. P1 equals AR1. Now let's suppose that there's a new equilibrium in the economy, which is at E2. This leads to a price of P2 and a quantity of Q2. To work out average revenue, we do P2 times Q2 and divide that by Q2. Here, the two Q2's cancel out, which leaves us average revenue equals the price. So we get P2 is average revenue 2. Therefore, the demand curve is the average revenue curve. Now let's look at what profit is. Profit is the surplus remaining after the total costs are taken away from total revenue. Economic theory states that firms will always maximize profit. Profit is worked out by doing total revenue minus total cost. If the value for profit is negative, then this is known as a loss. Governments usually try to tax firms' profits, but after taxes have been taken away, firms can then decide what to do with this profit. They could choose to give dividends out to the shareholders, reinvest the profits, pay out bonuses to staff, or keep the cash as a buffer against hard times.